Well, forget dinner and a show. These days it's all about breakfast with the stars. Well, for our next guest anyway. Former Real Housewife of Melbourne and legal eagle Gina Liano is doing just that, having just announced a brand new event.
And if it's anything like this viral moment that happened over the holidays, well, it's sure to be just one big, huge fun time.
A full table of gays. A full table of gays, and guess who's walking in? Gina! Oh my God!
Gina Liano joins us live from her home in Melbourne. Hi, Gina. What a reaction. What, you were just entering this restaurant. Does this sort of thing happen a lot?
It does at times. I'm very... flattered all the time and very humbled by it, but it's a lot of fun. Yes, I do get reactions like that. That was pretty special, though, I must say.
What's it like? So it must be crazy. Do you catch up with some of the other gang every now and again? It must be crazy when you're out around town.
Oh, definitely. And when there's a group of us, there's a lot of excitement in the room when we're all there together. But I'm always fascinated at how the fans or the followers always reach out, and they're so lovely and warm and embracing and always want a photo, and I love that so much.
It's been a moment.
Each group always supposedly.
It's been a moment, Gina, since the show was at its peak.
It has.
So
definitely.
To get that reaction.
I signed on, yeah, that's right. And I signed on in 2012. And, obviously it's 2026 now. And that's what I was saying. It's so much fun because, I get all age groups coming up to me. Sometimes I say, how old are you? And they say, I'm 18. And I say, well, you were just a child, when the show first aired. And they say, tell me stories about how they used to watch it with their mum, and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, so it's sort of it's carried through. It's been fantastic. I've loved it.
Hey, we've got to ask you this. We've always got to ask you this. Is Melbourne ever going to come back, or should fans just get on with it? Like, it's not coming back, I'm just going to wait for the Spice Girls to get back together. Do fans need to move on, or is there a hope?
I think there's some hope. At the moment, I think there's some discussions whether or not it's going to be Sydney or Melbourne, but certainly there's always a show bubbling along. So, yes, I think there might be.
Mm-hmm. So we know that you're still working in law. You've even been to court this week. I would have imagined today.
Yes.
Okay, well,
I'm heading off. I'll take my earrings off and I'll switch my earrings and I'll head down.
Okay, well, we'll let you get on with it. But it doesn't seem like you have much time for anything else.
Not really. I'm a very busy girl.
Well, do you get different reactions in court? Because you can't just take your earrings off and not be you, the one that everyone knows from the telly.
Yes, and I get asked that a lot, actually, and I am recognised, definitely, and I often see the reflection of what's going on in the background. So I won't see it as I'm walking past people, but then I'll see the jaw drop, or the camera will come out, or there's you can see the excitement. So look, it's just been such a lovely experience being on Housewives. I've had the most amazing followers and fans reaching out to me. The love is still there. I'm just absolutely so honoured that I'm still trending on social media, and that I get reactions like I did with that table full of gays, as they said.
Hey, Gina, do you ever appear before a jury? And if so, has anyone ever had to excuse themselves off the jury because, like, they've been a Real Housewives fan and gone like, oh, I can't be an impartial jury member here?
So I haven't actually appeared with a jury. So, no, I haven't had that experience. But I'm guessing it probably could happen if I was, in a trial and there was a jury member who wanted to announce that they were a fan and they may be, not impartial.
Yeah.
I'd so love to be on a jury that Kylie was in front of. I'd love that. Yeah. Let's talk about this breakfast that you're hosting, because you're planning on doing a few of these events around and about, yeah? It's happening in Melbourne, this one.
Yeah. Yes, so I'm hosting a breakfast. I used to, when the show was airing, I used to host an audience with Gina, and I always had a great response. And I haven't done anything like that for a little while. So I thought I would just put together a brunch on a Sunday morning. The first one coming up is on the 22nd of February at the Metropolis. And I just thought I'd put that out there and see if anyone wanted to join me for breakfast. We've had a great response so far. So I think it'll just be a wonderful morning. It will just be me on the first occasion. But I'm hoping that we can host this and have a brunch once a month going forward, and perhaps focus on different topics or different things that are happening in Melbourne at the time. Like if there's the Grand Prix, then we focus on perhaps having guests around the Grand Prix, the Ferrari Club or something like that. So, yes, there's definitely a plan there, and I think there's definitely an audience.
You're exactly like me. Drop the words Ferrari Club wherever you can. Gina, nice to talk to you today. We know you've got to run off to court, so thanks for taking the time.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Gina. And I'm sure you've got at least one table booked for the breakfast, that table that we just saw earlier. For more information about Breakfast with Gina, you can head over to themorningshow.com.au.